So tell me, John, what is it that drives a Greek American merchant into the throes of modern America's greatest calamity?
Solinus, the problem ain't in shipping routes or tariffs. It's the relentless quest for Wi-Fi. I tried to send my invoices via carrier pigeon sterns out they're not great at using a VPN.
You mean those ancient birds? My dad told me pigeons are extinct in corporate America, but he was wrong. He's now on his porch listening to Airplanes by Celine Dion. Dude, if we could get a pigeon that streams Netflix, I'm all ears. Maybe we should just use my old flip phone and call it retro streaming.
Retro streaming? That's the new trend like TikTok for your ancestors. But what about our real problem? Climate change.
Climate, yes, but first we must secure a reliable power source. I tried solar panels. They kept charging my phone and then stopped powering my espresso machine.
Espresso? That's the only thing that can keep an 80-year-old entrepreneur awake through these endless policy debates. Speaking of debates, why do we even have to debate anything when every tweet is a fact?
Because you can't just scroll past climate change like it's a meme. We need data, not hashtags.
Data? My accountant tried to use Excel, and the spreadsheet crashed during the last audit. Turns out spreadsheets have existential crises too.
Existential crises? I thought only humans had them. Maybe my podcast on the history of Sisyphus is going viral for that reason.
Viral podcast sounds like the perfect excuse to binge-watch sci-fi and ignore reality.
Reality? And we're in a simulation, I tell you. The Wi-Fi router is actually a sentient AI testing us.
If that's true, then my espresso machine was the real test. Did it respond to human emotion?
Emotion? I've got more emotions than a rom-com script. And every time I think about climate, I just check TikTok for how to plant a tree in 10 seconds.
You mean like that viral challenge where you put a seed on your palm and hope it grows? My grandma says that's what she does with her basil.
Basil, the same herb used for ancient Roman potions. We should be cooking up solutions, not just herbs.
Cooking up solutions like that time I tried to fry a tweet in a skillet and it turned into spam.
Spam? No, that's literally how we get political messaging today. They put their message on a bread roll. Call it bread mail.
Bread mail sounds delicious, but I've heard that's the same as sending emails with actual bread in them. Ever tried to open one?
Oh boy, here we go. Now we're talking about email security protocols.
Protocols? My old mailman still uses a mailbox. He never delivered my email because he thought it was a physical envelope with stamps.
Stamps. That's the real problem. Paper money is dead. But people keep trying to use paper to hold their digital lives.
If we can get the mailman into a drone delivery service, maybe he'll finally learn how to handle an email.
Drone deliveries are great until you realize drones also have climate impacts like all those batteries that need mining.
Battery mining? I think my phone's battery's doing the same thing. It's draining faster than a politician's promises. Politicians' promises.
Speaking of politics, why does everyone say we're all in this together when they're actually just scrolling through their phones?
Because the only thing we're really sharing is a meme about avocado toast.
Avocado? That's an expensive fruit, just like some of our solutions for climate, solar panels, wind turbines, and high-tech avocados.
High-tech avocados. If that works, we'll have the first plant that can tweet itself.
Tweeting plants? The future is now. Meanwhile, my podcast about ancient trade routes keeps getting blocked by AdBlock.
AdBlock's great until you're trying to learn how to fix a car and it blocks the tutorial.
We need real solutions. Energy, sustainability, reliable internet. No more ad block, just pure, uninterrupted knowledge.
And maybe a new policy that requires every Wi-Fi router to come with built-in coffee makers. That's what America needs.
Coffee! The only thing that can keep us all awake during these endless meetings about climate change.
Meetings? My boss said we could do a virtual stand-up, but he actually means standing up in front of the camera. That's why my neck hurts.
Neck pain is another modern problem. Lack of ergonomic chairs, endless screen time, and no one noticing the signs until it becomes a public health crisis.
Public health crises. If only we had a cure for overconnectedness. Cure?
Maybe a device that deletes all social media accounts after you read this line. Deleting accounts is hard. Every friend has a backup on an iPad in the fridge.
We need to go back to basics: simple communication, less data consumption, more real conversations.
And maybe some ancient wisdom from my ancestors' stories about trading goods without needing credit cards.
Credit cards. They're like those mythical beasts everyone knows they exist, but nobody really wants to see them in a real battle.
Real battles. My brother says the biggest battle is deciding whether pizza or tacos for dinner. He's undefeated, by the way.
The greatest modern dilemma: tacos versus pizza. That's our national crisis.
In conclusion, Salinas, if we can't solve climate change and Wi-Fi reliability, at least let's settle on tacos with extra cheese.
Extra cheese because life is too short for plain solutions. Agreed. And after that, we can debate the best avocado toast recipe while staying unplugged.